Good morning, grade 10. Today we will continue the lesson about immune system disorders. Please open your books on page 1025. This is part 2. The objective is to identify autoimmune diseases and the reason behind these diseases. Let's start. We discussed in the previous video how the immunity system responds to allergens and how the respiratory system is affected through asthma. Today, we will be discussing autoimmune disease. What is autoimmune disease? It is a disease that occurs in which the immunity system fails properly to recognize cells, that is, our own cells, and attack these cells or compounds in the body as though they are pathogens. So, when the immune system attacks the body's own cells, it produces an autoimmune disease. Examples of autoimmune diseases is type 1 diabetes, rheumatoid arthritis, and lupus. Let's start with diabetes type 1, or it's also known as juvenile diabetes, since it happens at a young age. It is a chronic condition. Chronic means it cannot be cured, in which the pancreas produces low or no insulin. It happens usually when the body's own immune system, which normally fights harmful bacteria and viruses, mistakenly destroys the insulin-producing cells in the pancreas. The treatment of diabetes focuses on managing blood sugar levels with insulin, which is a hormone that usually replaces the malfunctioning beta cells in the pancreas that produce insulin, diet, and lifestyle to prevent complications. Another autoimmune disease is rheumatoid arthritis. It is a chronic inflammatory disorder that can affect the lining of the joints, causing painful swelling that can eventually result in bone erosion and bone deformity, as you can see in the figure. The inflammation of rheumatoid arthritis can damage other parts in the body as well, including the skin, eyes, lungs, heart, and blood vessels. Rheumatoid arthritis occurs when your immune system attacks the synovium, which is the lining membrane that surrounds your joints, as you can see the synovium in the following figure. The resulting inflammation thickens the synovium, which can eventually destroy the cartilage and bone within the joint. The main treatment of rheumatoid arthritis, since it's a chronic disease, is to control inflammation and relieve pain. Also to reduce the disability associated with rheumatoid arthritis, since as you can see you will have bone deformity which limits the ability of people to move properly. The last autoimmune disease is lupus. It's a systemic autoimmune disease that occurs when your body's immune system attacks your own tissues and organs. Inflammation caused by lupus can affect many joints, kidneys, blood cells, brain, heart, and lungs. Now, lupus can be hard to diagnose because its signs and symptoms is similar to those of many diseases. The most distinctive sign of lupus is facial rash that resembles the wings of a butterfly unfolding across the cheeks. As you know, lupus is a chronic disease. That is, there is no cure for it, but treatment can include NSAIDs, which are anti-inflammatory drugs, as you can see in the figure, corticosteroids, which is cortisone, and sometimes immunosuppressants that can suppress the immunity system. Hope you all study well. Thank you for your attention. End of part 2, section 35.4.